Right.
Wake up.
Let's carry on.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
You see it?
We've got to go.
You see the light?
So sorry about the previous stream. I named it the wrong thing, but you can still go back and watch it. I can change the name later.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents.
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you all, sons.
Think against stop!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
I've come from scouts. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now. but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
So, miraculously you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level. Okay, skill and perk points due to the extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Right. So, yep, that's the... Bleeding gradually depletes your life and can even kill you. To stop the bleeding, open down inventory and apply enough bandages to all body parts. Bloody hell. So you really do have to apply bandages everywhere, isn't it? So you need 4 bandages for the torso. That's one area. You don't need to bandage yourself if you're not bleeding. And here's my tunic, at least. Right.
He's still bleeding. I better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
That's a good sign.
She's caring for him. You know what I want to know? What's this old woman doing in a little hut out here anyway? And isn't it also... Are these chickens? And rabbits? Yep, they are. Okay, anyways, let's make our way out of here. This reminds me of a village back home. What did she want me to do? Wash my face, right? Yep.
I feel like a new man.
Oh no, here's the guy. I'm gonna take him away from here. It's ruining. It's a bit of an eyesore. I'm gonna... Actually, it might be a quest, isn't it? Let me leave him here for now. Let me go eat something. Whose dog is this? Where's my dog? Right, anyways. Let me get some bread and soup. Mmm. Mmm. So
Really
nice.
good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Buzz henna. Wait, there's some bread here somewhere, wasn't there? I want some bread as well. How can I check? So this is the map. Damn, it's a pretty big map, I can't lie. There was something else I wanted to see. I'm sure I had some bread. Nope, I think I lost it because I picked it up before, didn't I? I'm sure she said there's some bread over here. Never mind.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night.
A Lethean potion.
That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less
Capon.
lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Gross wounds. Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good, but don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
I think Christianity and religion was still a part of Bohemia. Were quite a big part of Bohemia at that
Bury
time,
him without a
seems like.
shovel. Jenna said there should be one near the dung heap.
Right. Can I pick it up while I've already got it? No. I'll have to do one at a time. So we'll give him a respectful burial. Can't seem to walk fast or run when you have the body. Didn't she say bury him next to the creek, right? I don't know why I'm going down here, I just assumed that the creek would be down here.
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work.
I think this seems like
Can't be in the ground soon enough.
how do I... No. How do I equip this? How do I... Wait, how do... Well, it's not X. It's not that. Do you keep hold of the down button or... Well, there we go. Let me loot. Let me see what he has. I'll take the belt. I'll take the apple as well. Drinking water, some onions, some bandages. Yep, definitely. He can keep everything else. I'll take the torch as well. Right, buddy. Time for you to Requiesca di pace. Right, let's go. I kind of wanted to do the burial, the digging animation, but I don't think it gives me an option, so... Ooh, I'm hungry again. Let me see what I have in my inventory. Pouch. Equipping a pouch will open up slots that you place potions and food into. You can then quickly consume these during combat. The maximum number of slots you can have is 4, but not every pouch will allow you to use all of them. Why? Well, but not every pouch will allow you to use. If you have a mob. Okay. Equipping a belt will increase the number of slots. Weapon shields. Oh, you can have shields in the game as well. So one weapon shield or ammunition can be equipped in multiple slots, allowing you to create variable weapon sets. For example, you can combine one shield with multiple different weapons, such as sword and shield, axe and shield, etc. to equip the selected pouch belt. Right, so you have pouch and you have a belt, so it's two separate things. So this is a belt, this isn't a pouch. You're not wearing a pouch. But I want to eat it though. Where's my food? Energy. So your nourishment is your hunger basically. Well, my nourishment is very low right now, so I'll just eat everything. Onions are good for you, so... Can I not combine these? Like... Why can't I not combine it? Should let you combine them to save time. Okay. You know, the sound in this game is really good. Like the sounds of the birds whistling, the music, the foliage is absolutely so much environment detail that I am truly immersed in this universe right now. And the chicken. Can I run? Yeah, I can run. So we need to collect some sage and some chamomile
Shoulder still hurts like hell.
to make some healing
No,
potion
tell me when
for
it's gonna
Hans
rain.
Capone. Right. This seems to be the area. This is like a typical fetch quest from World of Warcraft or something, you know. Collect 5 of this. Is it sage? Here we go.
Purple flower. Sage. There we go.
How many do I need? I think each node gives me about 3 or 2. This one gave me 2. How much does this give me? 3 again. There's a little bench over here. Can I climb this? Can I walk up it? Nope, don't think you can. So I had the sage, but I need chamomile as well. Is this yes, here it is.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to
Oh, is
Bazella
that
on the
all I
double.
needed?
The sooner
Which one
Hans
did-
gets that remedy, the better.
You know, the detail in the environment is something I've never seen in any game before. Like, this is... It's absolutely amazing what they've
What's
created
that
over here.
making such a
What's
fuss about?
happening?
Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
One more time. Hey, you! What do you want?
Who's
Come
this
here and
guy?
tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about them.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
You're looking in the wrong place. It looks like... I'm just gonna be honest.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort will be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. I was kidding you before.
Bloody
I
hell.
reckon you figured that out, eh? We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Oh
This'll be
my
quick,
god.
boy. What are you? This'll be quick, boy.
Bloody hell. How am I gonna fight these guys? Bloody hell, I can't defend with a freaking... Get my spade out or something. I can't even...
God wills it!
God wills it.
Do it!
Yeah, but bro, what am I gonna do over here? There's no way I'm gonna kill these guys. That's for
Come on,
sure.
then!
On the
Yep. And I died. Bloody hell. I mean, what on earth was I supposed to do at that point?
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Right, let's try
Could
this
something have happened
again.
at Bajena's?
I knew they were lying. I
Weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Oh my god, why did I not pick up the axe before?
And his company yesterday down by the pond. So, hey, You! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to... A couple of them fled, and so tell me
Let's
who
skip
you
this
are.
scene. Right,
You're
let's
from
try
Lord
and
von
work this.
Bergov?
I trusted too
You
quickly.
don't look like it.
Kurva! What? You can talk to me,
Kurva!
or talk to Colds.
Looking to clear off. We sent them away. Clear off. You're looking in the wrong place. We sent them. I think I'll try. We sent them away. You're looking in the wrong.
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds round here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the rocks. It's a dangerous place. One false step, and it's a long way down.
I'll tell you what's dangerous. Pissing me off like you just did. Because it was in the rocks that we lost them yesterday. So
Oh,
it's kind
no.
of you to wait for us here.
Hey,
This'll
you!
be quick, boy.
What are you?
This'll
Right,
be quick,
let's
boy.
fight. How do I pick up my weapon?
Ready to face your maker?
Bloody hell! Dodge, bro. Dodge. Right, I've completely forgot to equip it.
Didn't see that coming, eh?
Yes, please equip it. Now you're going down, bro.
Fuck you!
Wait, where's my weapon? Did it break my axe?
I'll rip your ass open!
Broke my axe. Oh my god. Right, that's the third time now. That's the third
What's that
time I
making
died.
such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
I mean, there was no other weapon. The axe was the only weapon I saw here. Is there any other weapon around this
Weapon
part?
at hand, in case there's any foul play.
I mean, there's an axe. That's about it. How can I equip my... Right, let's try this, shall we? I have an axe. How can I attach it to belt? There we go.
And they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Let's talk peacefully, brother. Right, let's try this again. We're messengers and we were ambushed. You don't look
You're
like...
from Lord...
You can talk to me.
Kurva! Right, you're looking in the wrong place.
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bojena. That ambush happened on the other side of the pond. So that's where you should be looking. Not here. There's no one like that here.
Is that so? Seems like you know a lot about that ambush, but you don't have to concern yourself with that.
Oh
You
my
won't be breathing
god.
a word to anyone about that business yesterday. That I can assure you.
Oh, right,
This'll be
okay.
quick, boy.
Let's
This'll be quick, boy.
draw the weapon. Get him, dog.
Damn it! Let's fall back!
Oh no, you don't. Nope, nope. I'm not gonna let these guys get away. That's right. Where's he gone? He's run off. Looks like you can't hack him up into pieces. Right, I'll just take stuff he has. I'll take a hood. I'll take a tunic. And I'll take some moonshine. Some pretzels. Door and chest keys. And a tailor's kit. Tin badge of head start. Very nice. Take all the bandage. Oh, there's gonna be a weight limit as well, isn't there, for what you can carry? So let me see what I have. Let's just equip some of this stuff. Gives me less armor, but visibility is less. So visibility is improved though. Oh, I completely forgot you have conspicuous noises a lot more though. Do you know what? Let's just wear it for now because I have nothing else to wear. And I can't be walking around with nothing. What does this do? Moonshine. We'll drink it. I'm sure it does something. Let's eat some more food. What's the weight for this? 50? Oh no, the weight is 0. Sorry. Costs 50 groshens. Tailor's kit. What can I use this on? What does the tailor's kit do though? Confirm. Ah, you can improve it, I think. Is it? What did it do? Is it improving it? I don't know. I'm not sure what it's doing. Ah, it just helps you fix things. I think there might be a number of uses that you can use it on, you know? Okay. Let's equip the thing there. I still have my axe. How do I activate my belt though? There we go. I think you just... Yeah, I think... Alright, let's go see what's happening here.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
I'm sorry, but I can't tell you any more about us. I know he doesn't quite look the part, but it's true that Hans Capon is a real nobleman. It's up to him to decide what we can or can't tell you. And it's also true that we were ambushed yesterday down by the pond. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
Well now, I thought your friend was just delirious with that talk about knights. But it seems there might be a grain of truth in it.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Right, so I need to craft this thing now, and I can't remember how to make any of this. But let's try, because I didn't really play the first one that much.
First, go to the recipe book.
Okay, so then what? Is on the right. By pressing X you can browse
Now
it. Okay.
find the recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Right, so add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and some acid to the add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. Right, okay. So you can flip through the book using everyone on pressing triangle. You can switch it in the herbarium. When you are finished reading, go back to the brewing by pressing
You must have read it by
circle.
now, surely.
Shut up, old woman.
All
Let me
right.
focus.
First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Wait, what? Bloody hell, you have to make everything yourself? Let me read this again. So what is it saying? So it just says add chamomile and boil. I will need wine. Oh, okay, you'll need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile and a handful of right. Okay, we need to add wine then, don't we? So let's add some wine.
If you don't remember what goes in there, look in the book again. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Okay, how do I do this then?
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't
Bloody
stop
hell.
with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flame. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Okay, let's move the cauldron up then.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
So that's 1. Oh my god, you have to actually put it in there. And then that's 2.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
What is this? Just to make some freaking health potions, bro. I think was that too soon? Probably. Okay, I mean it's bubbling.
Ain't that enough? Take the
Yep.
cauldron off the flames.
Almost
All
enough.
right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
The mortar and pestle. So let's grind it then. Bloody hell.
Have you
All of
ground
this for a
it?
potion.
Good.
I have
Now,
grounded
drop
it.
it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
A file. Okay.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Strong chamomile brew, price 35. Also, I can just keep making them and sell them as well. Okay, so that was our alchemy. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually quite interesting.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of that damn corpse what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
Okay, so you get rid of fatigue by sleeping in a bed. Furthermore, your health regenerates while you sleep. Very nice. So what is this saying? Let me open up my map because I've got 2. What's Bozena's Meadow? Sleep until morning. Pick up Kozlik. How can I pick up Kozlik? Who is Kozlik anyway? Is this Kozlik? Right. Carry Kozlik to the stream. Ah, okay, I completely forgot this guy that I fended off earlier. I need to take him and bury him as well then? How many graves am I gonna dig? Grave simulator. Oh my god, I have to dig 2 graves now. Bloody hell. Okay, let's... Where can I dig a grave? I mean, isn't it going to be interesting how someone's going to stroll by and notice that there's 2 graves dug outside of an old woman's hut? after quite a bit of arduous work. Right, well that's 2 graves. Let's go back. Let's go back and sleep inside now. Sleep and save. My first save point. So what time is it right now? So as you sleep, your nutrition goes down. I'll be hungry tomorrow. I'll just sleep at 100 actually. Yeah. I should have had a shower or something or washed my face before.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Is he still dreaming? I think Henry's still dreaming.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
This is a nightmare. Or a dream.
Were you having a nightmare?
Wait, what? Where are we? I'm confused. Who's this young woman? Oh wait, this is reality.
Dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Is this therapy? This woman's trying to give me therapy. I think probably the sword, I think.
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all, and swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges. and it depends who's wielding it.
True this.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Right, the clutches of his lordship. Increasing enemies level will also give you perk points. You can use them to unlock his other abilities and upgrades. Let me read the thing. If you're going to show hints, let me read it. Or give me the option to remove them or something. When I'm good and ready in my own time. Look how nice this world looks. Imagine living around these times and how peaceful things would have been. Like, imagine you wake up, right? And you come outside here, right? You got your little chickens there. And you see this over here.
Look who's finally up!
Oh.
Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a bull.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes
Fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests, they ain't. I can tell.
Hey, yeah, I'm
As
having a
I
good day. I
recall,
hope you are as well.
You already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself
Oh
a
yeah, I
few
wonder what
groschen.
happened to Pebbles
But you
actually.
never
The
gave me
horse.
anything for Townburg.
For Townburg? What was that about then?
Right, I think this is gonna go too
Hans
far
was
back, and
badly
I'm not.
wounded during a night raid on Townburg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle. That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was. Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted
Something
to
very
Henry for
interesting
getting me out of
happened.
that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
I was attacked by a group of bandits, and me and my best friend had to escape into the river and hide in a group of in some cliff sides, some mountainous areas. And now I find myself being rescued by a fair maiden and her mother.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Geleoth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you.
Oh,
for your
please.
journey.
Oh, Bajenim, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Berghoff, I shall reward you as befits
I play
a knight.
everything.
You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For
A knight's
start,
word.
you can leave me that axe and spade. We
Oh,
can't
yeah.
manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she
What about
needed
you?
it.
Do you play?
I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way
Save
to
your
turn.
schnaps.
Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble.
Oh yeah,
You'll see.
definitely.
It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you.
I think
We're
one
obliged to
one
you
thing
for your
this
help
game
and
does
hospitality.
is
God bless you.
to introduce
you
new
too,
systems to a
sirs.
new player. It does really well on
As
that.
Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arms. And you have
Right, let me wash my face. I wonder how they're gonna get rid of all of this blood everywhere that I've left. On the clothes, on the tub over here, next to the dung piles.
I'm not sure I can find the way to Perkstein.
Right, come on, let's go.
Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Well, you will one day. I wonder in the end of the
Coming late,
game
Ma.
if
We got held up in Trostevere.
if Henry or Hans will ever come back to this little area here and visit this family.
No, but I was
Right,
going
Capone,
past
let's
and I
go,
tried
my
to
guy.
sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Yeah, I play Ark. Ark's pretty fun,
Sell so dear.
but I'm
He
playing.
charges nearly twice as much.
Let's go.
nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company, bruv? They're all dead. I saw Toth at the pond. We have to go back for Mart.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should
Why
know.
is this leaf in the way?
I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Berghoff is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Where'd you get it?
Where'd you get it?
I found it
A
in the
hunting
dung pile.
sword.
Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Hopefully. Right, they're making their way. This is such a nice old woman. Why is she so happy to see them walk away? I hope they return one day to, you know, pay her back for her efforts. That was absolutely a cinematic masterpiece.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine. And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed. And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
It's a Hanish of Lipa.
Shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanish would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His
What?
company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's
King
what a messenger
Sigismund.
looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
This is turning into a real problem.
Whether you like it or not, your shitty hands off me!
I think you shouldn't let that
Look,
horseman in.
Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
Oh my god. How's he gonna clean
Now what?
himself?
There's only one thing we can do.
Which is sneak in. Who was the guy that turned him away at the gates? I think this is the town outside of the castle, isn't it? Yeah.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone
Wrench!
who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just
Bloody hell.
bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
This is not far off.
I have to say the story
Like a
is,
couple
the
of
writing
beggars
is
and
absolutely
stinking
amazing
worse.
so far.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Oh, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out.
I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Right, guys. I think what I'm gonna do is probably. I'm gonna take a break from the stream. I'm probably gonna end it here, and then probably carry on later on. But hope you guys enjoyed the opening scene, and yeah, take care, guys.